what is it that Sharif Cooper hasn't done that I can say he should do to say he's done it all?
He won that championship. That was it.
Everything. He's done everything. He's scored a lot in assists.
The only thing that can cap off his career is becoming Mr. Basketball.
So why is it that when I watch it, Wild Odom did
everything? He scored a lot in assists. The only thing that can cap off his career is becoming Mr.
Like, what is it that Sharif Cooper hasn't? You having some serious technical difficulties. Do you hear that, or is it just me?
Nah, I definitely hear it. And where's Bryce? Bruce.
Bruce just left. Hey, hold on one second.
I gotta take a shit on the show.
I'm gonna smoke that.
I'm up one.
Like, you know me, ain't nothing a good reboot can't fix.
Oh yeah. Hey, you know how we IT guys do it, man. Hey, did you reboot?
Did you reboot? Nothing a good reboot can't fix, dog.
Definitely.
We are back. It's the Love the Game podcast. I apologize for the technical difficulties. Bryce will be back with us momentarily, man. If y'all locking in with us, come on, man. I see everybody pulling in. I appreciate y'all. We're gonna get to it. We got some stuff to talk about today. Locke, was you one of those people out in the street dancing because we elected a president?
Unfortunately, I was like, man, for some reason, I don't like being out in the street in Atlanta, man. I feel like something always gonna happen. And I don't ever like, even with the riot, there's something. Yeah. I just sometimes just try to separate myself from that because I don't want to be where something happens and I'm in the middle of it.
I feel that. And my thing about it was like I was happy that what I was happy about was that so many people voted. I had never seen, when you're talking about 74 million, almost 75 million people voting for Biden, and then 70 million voted for Trump. You talking about 140 million plus, you know what I'm saying, people, 145 million people, almost 150 million people that participated, that voted. That's what I was excited about. That's what I was happy about. I hope that continues. Like, I hope that's not just you know what I'm saying? Like a one-time thing, man. I hope that's like something that is consistent. You know what I'm saying?
I hope it carries on, man, because we finally got an African-American lady that's a vice president, which is huge. You know, I wish we'll wait till Bryce come back. She's an AKA. So that's something huge. So now I'm looking at maybe in the next 4 to 8 years, we can have a female president.
For sure. I think it's something that, it's a lot of people that don't understand why, that matters. But when I look at Coach McKissick over at Creekside, and I see that beautiful picture of his daughter staring at the TV screen, watching the VP's acceptance speech, with all of that hope in her eyes, that big smile on her face. It's motivating, it's encouraging, especially for the kids out there, to see people who look like them. That for that young lady, Coach McKissick's daughter, she may have never thought about running for public office.
President, yeah. Most
you know,
definitely.
or being president, or serving our country in that way. And seeing Kamala Harris do it maybe inspires her maybe to be the next great leader. So I was really happy about that. But like I said, there was 74 million people or 75 million people who voted one way, 70 million people who voted the other way. You know what I'm saying? I think what everybody has to understand that's okay. You know what I mean? And like I've been saying for the last few podcasts, for the last few weeks, let's not let these politicians hype us up to go against each other. You know what I'm saying?
No, most definitely.
I think the majority of those 145, 150 million people that participated are people that can get along. You know what I'm saying? No, regardless of the differences, whether major or minor, that cause you to vote one way or the other. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see people get back to that. Like, let's, talk through these issues, man. Let's come together and let's fix it together.
Yeah, I told someone that the other day. Sometimes you just gotta respect their vote, and respect their opinion. That doesn't mean that I don't like you, because of course, I'm pretty sure we got people that we work with may have voted, different than what we did.
For sure.
But that doesn't mean I don't like you. Because at the end of the day, I still have to work with you on the daily. So I have to have some type of relationship with you. So I'm not finna stop our relationship for who you invited.
And I think that's one thing. I think that's one thing that we get as basketball people that a lot of people don't get. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because I feel like basketball always puts us in a position where we're always around a lot of different people and different backgrounds, and it never really matters to us. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can hoop, you can hoop. You know what I'm saying?
You can play, yeah.
So for us, like, growing up, even cheering for people overseas, you know what I'm saying? Like I love watching Dirk. You know what I'm saying? Like, so the differences, brother, major or minor. What Bryce got going on, bro?
Man.
Bro, hey, look, man. I love this, man. This Uncle Drew, the smile on my daughter's face when I told her was priceless. I thought it was dope, man. I was happy so many people participated. That, like I said, that was my thing. I was happy so many people participated. Georgia, I want Georgia to break another voting record for the Senate race. Like, let's just not, it's an honor to live in a country where you have the opportunity to have some kind of say so. You know what I'm saying? Not everywhere you go. Yeah, not everywhere you go, you have that opportunity, man. So I want everybody that voted for all those candidates in those Senate races. It was 4 different candidates in the Senate races. Everybody that voted on both sides to go vote again and pull somebody with you to the polls to go vote as well. Like, we should be able to break another record. It's very important. Talking about stuff that happened out there in the streets, man. RIP to King Von.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
What's his? I'm not familiar. Like, what's his best song?
He had a couple that I liked off his last album, but it's not. If you're not into that kind of Chicago drill music, like, it's young boy stuff, man, for real.
Yeah.
Like, it's nothing that I play a lot in my car. You know what I'm saying? It's just,
that's what I figured. Yeah.
Yeah. When the team is around, when the young boys around, I might put something on just so they can kind of go crazy. Like,
yeah, because I was listening to it. I was trying to figure if I had heard it and didn't remember, but I didn't. Man, that was in Atlanta, right?
Yeah, I hate that all these young guys are dying. It's always the young rappers.
It's always these young guys, man. Just young people, period, man. We got to put, another thing that we get a chance to vote on, man. Like that's I've had conversations with people about this before, and it's like they don't necessarily always understand my stance on guns and stuff like that. Second Amendment is another, big thing when it comes to, political. Not to make this a whole political show, but I'm just trying to bring it home to help people understand. Some people may feel differently if they grow up with their friends dying and stuff because of guns, and we watch all these young men you know, Pop Smoke and Nipsey Hussle, and these are great musicians dying based off of gun violence. King Von, RIP to, you know, to his family, and killed by another young man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's got to stop, man. We got to, you know, put the guns down and you know what I mean? If y'all don't like each other, man, fight it out. Like, I remember when people used to fight at the club.
I'm telling you.
Fight it out.
Man, kids don't want to fight anymore.
Nah, those days are over with, man.
Yeah. You know what stopped kids from fighting, bro?
What's that?
World Star.
True.
The moment you could get put on World Star because you got knocked out, to me, that's, you know, and maybe I'm just not seeing it right, but I feel like that's when that fight stopped.
Yeah, be right. Social media, period. Because now if you get destroyed, get knocked out, it's going viral.
Yeah.
Because when I was in school, you know, we had flip phones. You only get a 15-second clip. That's how you're going to get a good 15 seconds.
You ain't recording the whole
blurry.
fight on the flip phone, dog.
And it's going to be blurry.
Facts. But I feel like that, man. Like, man, hey, man, fight it out, bro. Don't pick up these guns, man, and be shooting at each other, man. Like, if you don't like that man that bad, you know what I mean? Square up. Catch a fair one. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, jump him. Like, anything to shoot him, man. Like,
the guys are not fighting anymore, but the girls, the women, they're fighting in the clubs.
Brawling.
Oh, they're brawling.
They brawling. They brawling.
They brawling over Instagram likes.
Hey, girl fights have always been hilarious to me because, like, somebody wig coming off, like they're gonna be walking around barefoot. Like, this concrete hotter than a bit. You walk around barefoot on this hot ass concrete. Like,
no. So check this out. When I was in Houston, it's some girls we met, 2 girls we met. They rode with us to the club. One of the girls ended up fighting. So I just looked at her, and my homeboy was like, "You ain't gonna break them." I said, "I don't know them." I let her get her ass beat.
No, wait, did she ride back with you after she got beat up?
She had to catch that Uber. I went to another spot. I'm like, I have nothing to do with that. I'm here to party, have fun, and you over here trying to fight over some Instagram followers. I'm like, no, I'm not with that. And stuff like that. So, yeah, throwing windmills, pulling out hair. And I'm like, what y'all fighting about? Oh, she said something about me on Instagram. What?
And you know when girls girls will latch on to one word, and that's the whole fight the whole time. Bitch.
Hey, so let me ask you this. If you're in the club and your girl is about to fight, would you let her fight?
Like my girl?
Like you with your girl at the club?
We leaving, bro. No, we leaving.
Yeah, I'm on the same tip.
We leaving, bro. Come here. Matter of fact, come here.
Let's go.
Yeah, you embarrassing me. Number one, like, why are you in here being stupid? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one thing I never understood though. Like, I never understood the people that go to the club to fight. Fam, I came here. Number one, like, it's shorties in here. Like, I didn't come here for that. Hey, man, back up. Like, bro, I don't want no dudes around me at all. Like, I want to be surrounded by shorties. Like, I didn't come in here for that. Like, you trying to fight and meme mug and all that shit, bro. Like, I came in here to grab me a couple drinks, get my little 2-step on, trying to grab me something so I can bounce. Like,
hey, so Bryce know this era. When you hit a knuck if you buck, throw it up. Like, them was the guaranteed fight songs.
Because everybody want to go in the dance floor and be knucking if you bucking and get hot. Somebody get elbowed. There it is. Start a fight. Seen it happen plenty of times.
Now, Bryce, I had gotten into it with some newts when y'all be stepping. So some of y'all newts cute out. Y'all get a little disrespectful when y'all start stepping.
That's because if like people like you want to like get in.
No. I move out the way. When you start extending your arms.
Like, you see us coming, you see what we doing.
No, you move out the way, but you can't tell me the cute dogs don't run out.
They do a little bit too much. They require a lot of space.
Hey, let me tell you what I didn't know though. So the time I got into it with a bunch of those dudes on U of L's campus at the Red Barn. Y'all doing y'all thing. It's a lot of shoulders. It's a lot of it's a lot of shoulders, a lot of shit going on, right? I didn't know that you're not supposed to break that line or whatever.
Yeah, that's
I don't know nothing about that. I'm trying to get to the shorty. She looking at me. I'm looking at her. She giving me the, you know what I'm saying, what's happening. Bro, I'm just trying to get to the shorty, dog. I said, excuse me.
That's a no-no.
Bro, I was trying to be polite.
And nah, that's a no-no.
Here they go with all that. Here they go.
Like, just stay out the way, man. You know what I'm saying? Just stay out the way. Let us get our little.
No, you do your thing.
Yeah.
Just don't be disrespectful.
Y'all walked in front of me, then you gonna pause and rock back and rock forward. Like, you doing all that rocking and shit in front of me, bro. Like, move, bro. Shorty trying to.
No, then some would have the audacity while you with your girl to look at her and start doing the shimmy. Now we got a problem.
Oh, yeah. No, come on, relax.
Now we got a problem because now you're being disrespectful.
Hey, it's hard enough to get a girl in college without being in a frat or playing a sport. Like, it's difficult enough, and you out there at the parties, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, don't be doing that, bro. Relax. Tongue all out, doing all that now, bro. Relax.
Yeah, man, come on. And I don't knock it at all.
At all.
Because it's actually dope. But then once you just, all right, you want to do it in front of my girl, you want to extend your arm to my forehead, in my face. And I'm a country dude. I got my guys with me. They ready. They ain't got nothing to live. I mean, nothing to do. They got nothing. They on go. So,
hey, I want to know, who do we think? So Bryce, who all is a new? You, Moultrie, Marcus. Who else? It's a bunch of y'all, bro. Like, it's a lot of y'all. Like, y'all like
my dude, Coach Holland from Tiff County. He's one.
That's true.
There's
Life,
a couple of guys,
right? Life University. He is one too, right?
Yeah, Persian Williams from Kennesaw State. He's one.
Yeah.
I ain't seen no stroll yet, dog. Like, I have not seen a stroll or shimmy. Yeah. I ain't seen none of that, bro. Like, what y'all like?
Yeah, man, they OGs. They ain't got to do that.
Look, they popping up in the.
Hey,
I'm gonna get some alphas on the show.
It's so funny. I gotta chat.
Our next host got to be an alpha or something, bro. We gotta balance this shit out.
Hey, I'm in the chat with EJ Brown and Bryce.
EJ and Newt too, yeah.
And when we started talking, they thought the Newt sign on that meme.
Hey, y'all got. Oh wow. Hey man, look, it's too. Hey man, I ain't hating.
But the worst thing,
I didn't know I wasn't supposed to break that line though. Y'all.
No.
Look, I don't even really talk to light skinned girls like that, but Shorty was on me, so y'all gonna have to understand. I was like you, like I had a bunch of my dude, like you in Louisville with me, bro. Like I'm from the West End, like you gonna have a problem in here.
But the worst thing you can do,
like 12 of y'all,
you can't do like the dances if you're not in.
Yeah, no. I knew. Don't do that. I don't wear none of the jackets or nothing like that. No, I wasn't trying to do all that.
Now, when I was 18, now I'm not gonna lie, I was doing all that.
You doing it? What dance was you doing, bro?
Doing it all. Because, like you said, at that time you were a freshman. You had to you want to be in a frat to get.
You trying to get on.
So
really? Yeah.
So I was trying to do whatever, and then they asked me what chapter am I in. Then that's when I was like chapter 4.
Hey, Locke, was you showing up to the party with the gold boots on? You was barking with the gold boots?
Nah, he came all red.
I had that blue on, man. I had that blue. That Sigma blue.
He said I was in chapter 4. Hey man, we are 2 weeks away
from the season? Yeah, the 21st. I think that's the first game.
Yep. Hey, Locke, you ain't picked the state champion yet.
Dude, I ain't really been doing a ton of research. I haven't been to any high school practices yet. I haven't done a ton of research, but I've been having talk. Me and Bryce talked yesterday a lot. 7A, 6A, 7A. It's gonna be hard, but I may have to go with Pebblebrook. I picked them 4 years ago to win this year, so I'm gonna say Pebblebrook and 7A.
I'm going Pebblebrook
because they got the most talent, and I think they probably outside of Grayson, they may have one of the most in Milton, the most to prove. Like you have 4 or 5 seniors on Pebblebrook team.
You don't think Grayson got a lot to prove?
No, they do. I said them 3 teams: Milton, Pebblebrook, and Grayson.
Who does Grayson have?
Grayson got the point guard for Alabama. Good as fuck. You got Chauncey, you got Ian, you got Taj Kelly, you got Caden MacArthur. Now, what's going to be interesting with Grayson, after those 5, 6, what do you have on your bench? Who's going to step up?
I still like Pebblebrook out of those 2.
Milton, you got Bruce, you got Kalen Carlisle, and you got Brock Bidwell. That's good.
That's good.
How far would they be able to take them?
At least, I mean, depends on the bracket.
And they got LT. They got a lot of TSF. Like they got LT, the football player.
The whole TSF or a lot?
They ain't got
there's something that we have to think about. You have to include this into your frame of thinking when we go through and we pick a champion for each classification. Who is going to play with a shot clock? How many games are you going to play with a shot clock? How much is that going to impact your record, which could impact your standing and impact your position in the state tournament or your matchup in the state tournament?
But is the shot clock mandatory in the region playoffs?
I don't think it's mandatory in the playoffs. I don't think you're going to see it a lot until next year.
I mean, I think shot clock is next year.
I think you'll see it more. I think you're going to play some games, though.
I think you see shot clock in the preseason or games, anything before region, possibly.
Okay, some games.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know what the agreement is, but I think if your region agrees to it, then you can do it.
Oh, yeah, the kid did transfer from Meadow Creek to Milton, Keandre Campbell. Yeah, hey.
So 7A, you taking Pebblebrook. Both of you guys are taking Pebblebrook.
It depends on the bracket, but if I have to just go right now, I'm saying Pebblebrook. But we might get a Pebblebrook versus Grayson in the Elite 8 or Sweet 16, or Milton versus Grayson early. Like it all depends on how the bracket is going to land.
Yeah.
Top 3 teams in, or what are we saying? Let's say top 5 teams in 7A. Grayson, Milton, Pebblebrook.
Who else 7A?
McEachern.
McEachern is going to be fun to watch because I don't think people know how good, Bryce, you know how good Randy Brady really is.
Yeah,
Is he staying? I thought he was going back to Tennessee. Is he staying?
I don't know. Now,
I got 2 questions about 7A. No, the first question is, are we shitting on Norcross?
From what I saw in Fall League,
I don't. This is just not the year for Norcross.
I'm not shitting on him. I'm not shitting on him, but from what I saw, that I don't think this. Yeah, I don't think this their year. But I mean, you never know.
Who we're not giving them enough respect to, I feel like, is Newton.
I was getting there. That was question number 2.
Newton has a ton of young guys. I think they're gonna make a lot of noise this year, but next year, because with the Stephon Castle, TJ Clark, who else they got on that squad? No, I mean, yeah, Trey Clark. They got Quay Brown. Like, they got a good young core that maybe they made some noise this year, but then that following year, next year, they're going to be I believe they're going to set the standard because a lot of teams are going to be losing players. Grace is not going to lose their front court. Pebblebrook is going to lose a lot of seniors. So, like, Newton is going to be the team to beat next year. I think they're going to make a ton of noise this year, but I think Newton's going to be the team to beat next year.
I'm going to call out a couple of teams that I think could put people on upset alert. I don't know how far they're going to go, but these are some teams that I'm going to be watching in 7A for sure. East Coweta. East Coweta could possibly put some people on upset alert. Sammy Moss, somebody had a really good summer.
Great summer.
I'm not saying state champions. I don't know, where they're gonna go. I hear this a lot about McEachern that they're gonna end up beating themselves and they're gonna implode. But when it comes to sleepers, people that aren't at the top necessarily, guys that could put you on upset alert, that's East Coweta's where it's going to start for me. They done had a lot of success down there at East Coweta. Cherokee is another school that I'm saying can put you on upset alert. That's not a pushover. You got DJ Potsherd coming in. You got Tyler Owens over there. Look, long way to go for Cherokee. You still got a lot to prove to be put. I feel like people in Cherokee County feel like that Cherokee and Sequoia should be mentioned at the top of their classifications right now. I just feel like you got to keep winning to be in those conversations. You close. And I am saying that you could put some people on upset alert, but you gotta keep it going to be put in there. I agree. East Coweta don't have the guns that they had in previous years, but they got some young talent, man. And we know sometimes it's the best team. Like when I look at Pebblebrook last year, Pebblebrook had more talent to me than just about everybody, but sometimes it's the best team. Hillsman was on Cherokee County. I'm gonna give
another team.
Another team I would say on upset alert. Discovery. It's about guards and good.
Hold on. Discovery 7A?
Discovery is 7A.
Are you saying they gonna upset somebody else?
7A.
I'm saying I'm putting them on upset alert, meaning that they have what it takes to possibly upset somebody.
Maybe I'm tripping, but Berkmar's not 7A.
Yeah, Berkmar was my next school, Bryce. They really have a chance.
Yep.
They really would. And Malik Ewan had a great summer with
he did
with Team Wire and with Team Huncho. Great summer. They got Cameron Blunt. They got the kid named Dara, big 6'4", undersized, big. Who else they got? They got Jeremiah Hill, who's pretty good, a guard.
They got the other guard. The guard from Alabama. Is that the one?
Yeah, guard from Alabama. He's pretty solid. He's really good.
Yeah, he's really good.
My only question about Berkmar is I feel like they've had trouble gelling and coming together over the last couple of years. Are they going to trust their coach? You got a good coach, but are you going to trust your coach and buy into that system to be able to be somebody that can knock somebody off?
It's a good question.
So they had a 21-10 record. No, I said they won 20 games last year. They just went fourth in their region. No, that was Newton. I'm sorry. It's Newton that I'm looking at. I'm sorry. Hold on.
I'm going to get ready to move past 7A, but I'm going to list off a couple other schools in 7A that I respect. I respect Roswell. I respect Denmark. I respect Archer. I respect North Gwinnett. And I respect Peachtree Ridge. All schools that you know, even Collins Hill is going to be much improved. Young, talented roster at Collins Hill. A lot of guys that, you know, if you play around with them, I'm not saying that they at the top of that group and they're, you know, somebody to watch for or whatever. But like, if you sleep, any of those teams can beat you.
Is Parkview 7A this year? I think they are.
Parkview is 7A.
Parkview is not.
I just don't
Parkview
think
is not a bad school.
I just don't think Cherokee gotta get it, gotta get in there. On the bubble for at least 2 years. You know, Cherokee's got to prove it this year. To me, you know, I respected what they did.
Are they hungry enough though?
Yeah. Are they okay with just being mentioned? Or are they really gonna go for it this year?
What was Cherokee record last year?
They were pretty good, I think.
Let me.
North Gwinnett showed that they can play last year. I'm excited to see what they come out with this year.
What classification is Lanier in? They might be 6A.
They're 6A. So let's go to 6A. Y'all want to talk about the who y'all feel like is at the top for 6A?
I think Tri-Cities is still the top, right?
Tri-Cities is most definitely still at the top.
Pretty safe bet.
Got Wheeler, who we already mentioned. I feel like a team that y'all don't know about, I talked about last week.
I'm looking at 6A and I don't see Tri-Cities. Are they still 6A? Did they move to 5A?
They might have moved because I know Creekside moved, so they might have moved.
Hold on, let me look. Hold tight. Unless my eyes are failing me. Tri-Cities is 5A now.
You definitely got to mention Heritage to Conyers.
Yep,
Heritage. You got to mention Kale.
What about Grovetown and Evans?
Evans going to be down. They lost 30-something points. Chris Chambers.
Mm-hmm.
That's at Columbus State. So where you going to get – I watched them last year. Where you going to get 30 points? I didn't see that.
That's tough. Yeah. I like this list right here. Grovetown, South Cobb, Wheeler. Pebblebrook is 7A.
See, he doesn't have Kale. He doesn't have Heritage. Come on, Tori.
Gotta replace Pebblebrook, Kale, and Heritage Conyers.
You gotta respect. We gotta put more respect on Heritage and Kale. I feel like we don't put enough respect on Scooter.
How much more respect can we give Scooter?
Right.
I don't. But why we never mention Kale as a powerhouse school? Every time we say 6A, no one mentioned Kale. Look at what Tori just did. He didn't mention Kale.
I don't know how much more respect we could give Scooter, man. I mean, I don't think it's a knock against Scooter saying that I don't know that they're a better team than Wheeler. I don't think that means Scooter's any less of a player.
Put it like this: will we get if Scooter was at a more of a powerhouse high school, like a Wheeler, Pebblebrook, like a name that has the long-term resume, was just known for
for me, Locke, I'm gonna tell you what it is. If they were walking into this season with Joyful Hawkins, then I feel like it makes them more of a complete team on the front line, and we're having a totally different conversation. I think we respect Jermaine Sellers as a coach. I think we respect Scooter as a tremendous player. I think we respect on our show anyway Najee Cologne more than most people do.
No, true.
He's a hell of a player, dog. Like ain't no doubt about that. But do they have enough? I felt like they were one piece away, and then they got that piece, and then couldn't make it couldn't make it work.
So you think they have a better chance of making a run next year?
I think so. I just think they need, and the one player that we talking about they missing may already be on their roster. Maybe we just don't know the kid. Maybe it's been somebody that's been grinding, that was on JV last year, that's really been working and, can step in and really help them. But, I think we know what that three-headed snake of Coach Sellers, Scooter, and Najee are.
Okay. We have to mention Lanier. They went to the state finals.
Gotta mention Lanier.
Andrew McConnell, Aja. And what's our other kid name, Bryce?
Makai.
Makai.
Mm-hmm.
That's a three-headed combo.
They got three dudes. It's gonna be tough.
Hey,
that's gonna be dangerous.
Yeah.
I agree with y'all on all of that, but I am not gonna walk away from 6A without mentioning Shiloh. I don't even know who's on the roster.
I'm getting messages to mention South Cobb as well.
We always mention South Cobb.
Is Centennial 6A? Is Centennial 6A or 5?
Centennial is 6A. And I have them as one of my sleepers.
I think they deserve some.
They're on my sleeper list, along with Buford is on my sleeper list this year too.
You still got Douglas County. We didn't mention. Hey, how we not mention the state champions Chattahoochee?
That's true.
Come on,
that's disrespectful.
How we not mention them?
Disrespectful. You still got AJ White, dog.
You still. Hey,
tell me
they still have about you.
Hey, who in 6A could guard AJ White last year?
Nah, nobody.
Nobody, baby.
Hey,
that is disrespectful.
They still hibachi. Yeah,
it is. It is.
Now, a team that I don't know much about, who I'm interested in seeing, is Richmond Hill.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so that's a team that I'm interested to watch this season.
I don't know what Decula is gonna have. Wanda Barrow has got some talent, but I don't know what to say. I haven't seen them play a whole lot. They got the transfer from Mountain View.
Yeah,
6'9" kid from Mountain View. He can play.
They got some bigs. They'll be big, but do they have a guard play?
That's gonna be the issue with River Ridge too. River Ridge at the 3, 4, 5 position is gonna be big and they're gonna be good.
Who they have?
Jackson Head is gonna be the 3. They're what's my man's name that plays for Cherokee Legacy, the 6'10" kid.
Okay.
Pierce.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that kid's name slipping my mind?
Some with the B, right?
But they're gonna go Jackson at 6'3", 6'4". They got another 6'8" kid and then 6'10" across the back line. They're gonna be big, and all 3 of those kids are talented. But then what are you gonna do at that point guard, shooting guard position? Do you have enough wings coming off the bench to help you to really be good?
If you don't have a point guard, you're probably not going to be in a discussion. So they don't have a point guard.
Said name 3 players on Chattahoochee, man. Y'all rough.
That's what I was. Right. Chattahoochee lost a lot. They lost a lot.
They did. You win a state championship though. We got to call your name though. Hey boy, y'all rough.
Yeah, they tough.
Centennial has Kyle Duncan and Logan. Forgot Logan's last name. And who else? Who's that third team?
Hey, so who are we saying is winning 6A before we move to 5A? Go ahead and call it. Come on, man. Don't do that.
I'm gonna just go with the defending champs. I'm gonna say Willard.
Oh, Willard is 6A. Oh.
Hey, man, if you want to beat a man, you gotta beat the man. I'm saying Willard until somebody show me you can beat him.
Yeah.
My top 3 schools would be Willard, Heritage of Conyers, and Lanier. They're my top 3 schools in 6A. And know what? Lee County. Lee County has Morris Pogo.
I'm doing a quick scan to see if I agree with you. I would probably replace Lanier with Grovetown this year. I could be wrong.
I'm not going against Andrew McConnell. Now what he did to Sal Cobb in the Final Four. I'm not going against Andrew McConnell.
I can't necessarily argue with you, man.
I'm not going against Andrew McConnell.
Grovetown's gonna be tough.
Wheeler is good, but they're not as good as they were last year.
Hey, listen, we didn't even mention Westlake at all.
And Westlake just got a transfer.
Westlake has some pieces.
We did not mention Westlake at all. Just now. I just want to put that out there. We did not mention Westlake at all.
Westlake lost 2 players. They lost
Dylan. Yeah.
And they lost Jalen Carew.
Yeah, they lost some big players.
It's tough.
But they did pick up somebody. What's my kid? Gaddis Heath. They picked up him. So that's a good pickup.
Yep. We named River Ridge. Yeah, I know Mahir very well. It's just gonna be his first time. I ain't gonna say his first time playing varsity. He's played varsity last year. It's gonna be his first time in that role.
So they got Yogi.
Yeah.
Oh,
they got Yogi over here. And Mahir's a grinder too. So it's not that Mahir can't hoop. He can hoop. But in that role, with how deep and talented and tough 6A is going to be this year, that's going to be his first time in that role. And it's always hard for young guards in that type of role, playing in that type of league. So it's going to be tough.
I'm interested to go check them out. I'm gonna have to go check River Ridge out. Go check them out.
And man, make sure you put that what Andy said, man. Make sure you put that on the screen.
I don't think that there's any.
Hey man, don't pump Lockhead up, okay?
Hey, no, Andy be on my ass, man.
He do. He told me I was smoking crack yesterday or on the last show.
I don't think there's any teams in the state that are good enough this year to go to Geico.
I disagree.
Why didn't Sandy Creek go to Geico?
Sandy Creek can go to Geico. Look. Jabari just won.
First of all, Sandy Creek has to win the state championship before we put them in there. Second of all, they can go to Geico based off Jabari. Yes, they can go to Geico based off Jabari. Yes, but Geico, the teams in there are beyond the level, like they're stacked, completely loaded.
Could Pace not go to Geico?
Pace could probably go to Geico.
I feel Willard can go. Isaiah Carr is the top point guard. You got Caleb Washington. You got Turtle. You got like 4 Division I players.
So Dre, can you pull up the teams from last year's Geico?
Dude, think about this. Think when Miller Grove. How many Division I players they had on their team?
St. Patrick's. Just saying, it's different.
Look at Rob. Go to Geico to do what?
It's a little different, my guy. It's a little different.
Rob, you're a wild boy, dog.
It's a little different.
What? Hey, man, I ain't on that. Let's see who comes out of this. Hell, for all we know, we could still have a few more transfers to go. The season ain't tipped off yet. Let's see if we
that Westlake transfer edit was A1 to whoever made the edit. That was real good. We had Coach Rogers in the background. That was nice. I need to figure that out. Anyway.
Let's see. Let's go 5A.
Who's in 5?
St. Pius.
This might be the year for St. Pius.
I don't even know who they have, so I can't say what they
will. But the thing is, you never know who they have, but they always in the Final Four.
They got Brooks.
Gonna be tough. St. Pius is gonna be good. Tri-Cities is gonna be good.
Oh, Tri-Cities is in 5? Oh,
yep.
Oh, that's my favorite for 5 then. They're gonna be big too.
You got veterans.
Yeah.
Eagles Landing. Now, if Chapel Hill would have kept that kid that went to Florida,
Nah, it wouldn't have been enough though.
Who? You seen that kid from Chapel Hill?
We played against him in the summertime.
He's not good with the dreads.
He good, but he ain't.
Lock your people, Dutchtown.
And we down this year, man. We down this year.
Yeah, they young.
Yeah,
I give up that.
don't do that.
Yeah,
5 minutes ago, you want to put him in the high major class. Nah,
You did.
Nah.
You did.
It ain't no we down this year.
You did.
We are down. I'm not. I feel like we'll make some noise, but I wouldn't put us in the state championship. Now next year, when them kids are juniors and seniors, now we talking.
Hey,
And
listen.
I'm not gonna be dumb.
Listen, Warner Robins, show year.
You know what? You gotta. Hey,
Show year, Warner Robins.
Ronald Robinson might can pull it out.
You got to check. You notice I've been asking you about them like every week. Like I've been checking in.
And see, they got a great coaching staff, and those kids play together. All on one ANU team.
Hey, I done heard Columbia done snatched up a few kids. Every time I look up, somebody's best player is at Columbia. No shade, but hey, Andy giving you props, dog.
Hey, man. Real recognize real.
You must have said something good about Wheeler today.
Who
Recognize real.
That's why I think that does Woodward Academy who's at Woodward now?
Couldn't tell you.
The kid that's going to I think he's going to Belmont. The shooter.
Will Richard.
Will Richards.
Yeah, he's there. Okay. That's a lot different of a team than what he was playing with last year. That's tough.
Yeah, it's gonna be a totally different team. A lot less.
4A Westover, Monroe. Like this is your 4A is your classification. Like you probably know all of these teams.
Let me look it up real quick.
Cedar Shows.
I think Cedar Shows might be down from what I'm hearing this year.
Druid Hills, Miller Grove.
You got Miller Grove. You got Baltimore. You got Fayette County, who's always good. Fayette County is always good. Spencer, May is going to be solid. 4A is going to be a toss-up, but I'm going Westover to win it.
Of course you are.
That's going to be a real toss-up. Like 4A.
I saw that Miller Grove was number one.
Grove had. They got some guards, some good guards.
They do.
Yeah, I forgot.
So I be getting Cross Keys and Cross Creek confused. Help me.
Miller Grove has
Miller Grove, Stevenson, Baldwin County in the house. Man, y'all lucky. Hey man, listen, prayers up for my kid, bro. Prayers up for Ice. If Ice was fully healthy and back in the building, he was going to show y'all what he was going to show y'all.
Ice had a great summer.
Incredible
summer.
Ice
had a good summer.
Yep. Had a tough injury, man. But kid gonna bounce back. Kid gonna bounce back. Hopefully before the end of the season. I haven't seen Miller Grove. They will be in the Lemon Street Classic. So I'll get a chance to see them up close. Cross Creek is in Augusta. Okay. Cross Keys is in. Oh, okay. Got you. Thanks. Thanks. Now I know I keep mixing up the names, bro. We have Cross Creek in the Lemon Street Classic too.
By the way. Cross Keys.
Not Cross Keys. Cross Creek. But yeah, my kid Ice was in Baldwin about to.
Ice,
baby.
baby.
It's gonna tear it down, dog. Shout out to Ice, man.
But we're talking about 3A, or we still on 4A?
Let's go 3A. The only team I've seen play is I've seen Cherokee Bluff.
You got Windsor Forest, who got some good talent.
Always good.
Sandy Creek probably going to be the favorite to win.
Is Salem going to be any good this year? They were out playing early. Oh, Sandy Creek is in 3A? Wow.
Yes, sir.
Oh, they should get that, man.
Y'all better get that. Okay.
No, if they don't get it, what that means?
We're not gonna talk about it. Hey, how long before
Johnson's
Morgan County
pretty
bounced
good.
back?
How long before what?
Before Morgan County fully bounced back. That is a high major program, right?
Mid to high. Yeah.
So that means that we should be expecting Morgan County to bounce back, a couple years to rebuild and then a bounce back, right? How much longer we think before they bounce back? Last year was their first year of being down. Give it a year, one more year.
If certain kids were supposed to transfer there like they're supposed to, you heard me, Dre? If the kids that I knew, that I know, that's supposed to transfer there this year, they would have been back to a high major program.
What happened?
Where they end
you
up?
know one of the kids.
I know one of them.
I ain't gonna say they didn't end up.
It
Yeah,
didn't
you know
work
one
out.
of them.
It
Yeah,
didn't work
and Juki's over there as well. So
my God.
now Hart County is gonna have the third best player in that in 3A. Taj Johnson, outside of Jabori and Miles Rice. And shout out to Miles Rice to his commitment to Washington State.
Juke didn't go to Morgan County. Juke was supposed to be going to Morgan County. It didn't happen.
He was supposed to go to Morgan County, yeah.
Somebody hit Juke, man. Nah, Juke didn't go. That's tough. Well, Morgan County, I don't know if you're gonna be high major. That bounce back might take a little longer. And I ain't knocking the program, but look, at the end of the day, all of these programs that end up being high major, it's never just because of the head coach. It's a community of people who work in that program that make a program high major. And if you don't understand what Juke brings to the table to any program, you may not be a high major program. Like, you got to value people like that. Good player
I feel
developer.
like Johnson of Savannah gonna make some noise. They got a good guard named
wow, that's
Emondre
tough.
Bowles.
I've heard that name a lot.
Emondre Bowles, he's a big 6'2" guard. Bryce, I don't think we had a chance to play against him this summer, but
No.
he got a few offers. He's good. I think he's gonna have a big season. Hey man, Taj is good.
Taj is good. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey man, we gotta send a rescue mission for Juke. Y'all saying we gotta get Juke out of there?
Man, I told you he got the GOAT, man. He got this span. I've been to Greene County. They really just have two lights. That's where Willie Evans is from. They literally have two lights in one school. Middle school, elementary, high school, less than a mile from each other.
That's tough. Hey Juke, hey man, I'm gonna have to hit Juke line after the podcast, man. We're gonna have to run a reconnaissance mission to get Juke up out of there, dog. Lock, what Woodville Tompkins gonna do in 2A?
I don't know.
Lenny, I got my eyes on you, dog. You done promoted your players enough to now my eyes is on you, Lenny.
He was
Man, how far did Lenny go last year?
You said how far did they go?
I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know. Like
He got a good
Woodville.
23 card. I know that.
And he brought some of his kids to the pro movement camp. I think Woodville is at the point where they need to get. They had players. He sent his players to the next level, but they never just got on that hump. They never got to that Final Four or that state finals. Like they have to get over the hump.
I got to give Lenny credit though, because he takes care of his community. Like you said, like, he always makes sure them kids is getting up here, playing in camps like they supposed to. Make sure they getting the right exposure. He taking care of that community.
Oh, so
all this year, I mean, I think so. You should.
So let me ask y'all this: Columbia is getting all these transfers. Would they be able to compete against Pace Academy in AA?
Well, let's go to AA and take a look.
Yeah, I still think Pace is gonna be extremely tough.
Extremely tough.
They're all healthy, like with Cole, Madison, and Matthew.
Yeah, that is tough.
And I'm missing somebody too. I'm missing somebody else. Josh Reed.
Josh Reed.
Yeah, tough.
That's tough.
Yeah, they probably gonna walk. They probably gonna walk through that joint, dog.
That's tough.
Hey, dog, but they got Columbia got Mason Lockhart too, dog. Mason Lockhart. We just found out on the what's name the somebody said in here that they got the 6'7" boy that was supposed to be at Tri-Cities. Like,
Elijah.
Yeah, I mean that's what the comment section said. Come on back in it. If y'all know the kid from Tri-Cities, y'all can confirm that he's over there. That ain't no
cakewalk. Hey. That's not a cakewalk at all.
Cause Mason Lockhart gonna have you down there looking like Akeem Olajuwon giving you the
Hey, I wouldn't mind seeing Mason going that cold and Josh Reed. That would be interesting to watch in the state finals.
A lot of fun to watch.
Final Four.
It's gonna be tough.
Just a big boy though, bro.
That's Cole Middleton big, bro.
It's a big dude. So Columbia got the stick. Hey, we're gonna be out there watching. I gotta add more teams to my lookout list. I gotta start looking early. I think I'm gonna start going to guys' practice. So who y'all taking?
You gotta go with Pace.
Is it over for South Atlanta?
They lost a lot of transfers. They a lot of kids transferred.
Wait,
what? Oh, he's done for the season.
Done for the season?
I saw he got hurt. I didn't know what his injury was. I'm still going
now. No, it gets interesting. I don't think it's guaranteed.
I'm still going.
It's not guaranteed without Cole.
It's not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed, but I'm still going with them.
I mean, they're still really good.
Yeah, exactly. Post the next comment.
They're a different team.
That's why I'm going with Pace.
That makes sense.
And they're gonna like Madison Durr and Matthew Cleveland can turn it up when they want to, and they're older. I'm gonna go with them still, even though Cole's out, unfortunately.
They're a different team without Cole, though, man.
You know what? But I can't go off of what I saw them in fall league because, like, you know, they were just kind of out there. They weren't.
Nobody could guard Matthew Cleveland in fall league either.
Yeah, but I don't even think none of them were playing hard.
I saw him play a couple of hard games, good games too, when I watched him in fall league.
Yeah, I'm just not going off that.
We haven't really mentioned this team, but Swirl.
Who?
I think they went to the Final Four last year or the state championship. Swainsboro, a South Georgia team. They were pretty solid last year.
We could go see them. Like you driving.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know where that's at on the map.
I got money on the gas, right?
But their record, they went 30-2. And
who did they play?
30-2, right? And 13-1. I'm looking at it. They beat Thero. They beat Woodville. They beat South Atlanta. Like they beat Thero by 4. They beat Glen Hills out of Augusta. Like these are state playoff wins that they win. They beat South Atlanta by almost 20. They beat Woodville almost by 30.
Damn.
They beat Jeff Davis last year. Jeff Davis had a good talent. Like they got some quality wins last year. So I don't think they're gonna be a pushover. You know, you go. I don't care. You go 30-2. I don't care what type of schedule you have. You go 30-2 in the high school season.
It's tough.
You win 30 games. Bryce, you know that's hard. 30 games?
Yeah, nah, you win 30 games, you got something, you doing something right. To me, if you win over 20, you good. 30 is a lot. That's a lot of
We
wins.
gotta throw Swain. We gotta give them credit, even though we don't know much about their program. Winning 30 games, it's tough.
Green Forest is gonna be tough if they got everything situated.
Is Jacoby still at Drew Charter?
As far as I know.
Don't think so.
Oh, you know. How you say 30-1? Where the other loss go?
Hey, you freezing up, Bryce?
I said, how did he said 30-1. Locke said 30.
Oh man, Bryce done turned into the damn robot, dog. What's going on?
Man, that might be you. I can hear Bryce.
I think I'm clear.
I turned into a robot.
They went 13-1 in their region. Gotta mention Swainsboro. Yeah, the 2 twins at Swainsboro are pretty nice. What Mondre got going on?
I don't know. He try to blame me. Says my thing. I don't think it's me this time.
But he's still showing the comments.
his son probably messing with the Wi-Fi or something. Who knows?
Well, Bryce, until Mondre come back, we could talk about the Kennesaw State press we went to yesterday. So what you think?
Well, I was pretty impressed with the kid from Langston Hughes, Kason Jennings. I think that he's
you got to say Heritage because he went to Heritage for 3 years before he went.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, you're right. He went to Heritage for 3 years and then transferred to Langston his last year. But Kason Jennings to me stood out. I think overall their guard play is better than they were last year. Kason, he looked super good like yesterday. He looked really, really, really good. He knocked down open shots.
He's been well coached also.
Yeah, he was well coached. Like he didn't make many mistakes. I don't think he made any mistakes. He was he looked like a Division I guard. I'll leave it at that. Jamie Lewis looked pretty good. Like he was locked in. He was in shape. Overall, their guard play is just a lot better. Brandon Stroud, although he didn't practice much, I think that when he gets back in the mix, he's going to be really good. So yeah, I think their backcourt, their 1s and 2s, and some of their 3s are really, really good. And I think their chemistry is going to be a lot better than what it was in the past. And I think they will have a much better season. I still think that they'll be their best like next year and the years after.
Yeah.
Chris Youngblood physically looked really good. The big white kid, fundamentally sound. He had some nice moves in the post, like some drop steps and stuff like that. That was my only not concern necessarily, but the only thing that I saw that kind of presented a flag was their bigs. Now they're big, but they're not as big as some of the teams the schools are going to go up against, and I don't think they're as athletic. So I'm curious to see, like, they play UAB in a couple weeks, or maybe the first week in December, and UAB's pretty big and athletic down low. So I'm interested to see how they handle that. Other than that, I think they're on the right track. They're on the right track.
I think
they can do UAB. No.
Now you see the statement Brad said, "Can they beat Life?" And we just asked the coaches that
Nah,
they should play against Life University and how good that matchup would be.
it would be a good game for them to play against Life, but they would beat Life. They would beat Life. I think they will beat. I think they would beat Life by a good amount. No disrespect to Life, but I think Kennesaw State just looks a lot better. Their guard plays a lot better. I just the only thing to me that was like I just don't know how big they're big, but can their bigs compete with these mid-major athletic bigs? And I think that's the only thing. So we'll see how that is. I think it depends on the matchup. I think they'll start off. They'll win those first two exhibition games, non D1 games. They'll win those. I think pretty easily. But yeah, I was impressed. I think Brandon Stroud is going to be one of Kennesaw State's better players in a long time. Yeah.
What I came impressed with the most was Spencer Rogers out of Mountain View High School, the kid with the dreads that went to the JUCO out of Mississippi. He may be their best player because you know how we noticed he was the only one that was making shots.
Yeah.
And he wasn't pushing anything.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He really let the game come to him. And that's one thing I was impressed. I think Youngblood. First of all, Youngblood got bigger. He's got huge.
A lot of their kids look good this year too. Not just Youngblood.
And I think I'm pretty sure Youngblood is going to start as a freshman.
Yeah.
And I feel like he can make a freshman all conference because he's going to get his shots.
Yeah.
Once he learns when and when not to take them. Yeah. He's definitely going to get it.
I think he, like any freshman in the country right now, they're trying to figure out college basketball and be comfortable in their skin. And I was watching him yesterday, and I was kind of getting that feel like he's going to be really good too. I think he's trying to be comfortable in his, being out there as a younger guy. I agree with you, Locke, that Spencer, I forgot his name, that
Spencer Rogers.
Spencer Rogers, yeah. He was probably the only kid that I saw that when things kind of broke down, he went and got a bucket when his team needed it. For the most part.
Yeah.
So that was good. That's impressive too, because you got to have at least one guy who can go get a bucket. So I think that I'm not going to predict a record, but it'll be much better than last year. I still think it'll be a situation where they'll have their ups and downs, like any teams have throughout a long season. But like I said, my biggest thing was how are they going to handle these teams that have a 6'10" dude that's versatile?
Now, my concerns. Well, I'm not gonna say they're concerns. To see how Armani and Terrell Hire they're gonna bounce back off their injuries because they were their top two players last year. Mm-hmm. I feel like if they would have been healthy throughout the entire season, they would have won more than one game.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be interested to see how they're going to bounce back this season because yesterday you could tell
they were so hurt.
Yeah, you could tell they're just coming off the injury how they was playing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you could tell that Terrell. This was like from what they said that Terrell. This was his first week back, and you could tell that he was trying to trust his body and get back, but yeah, I think you get him back. You get him back in the mix. You have three really, really good point guards. You have Terrell, you have Jamie Lewis, and you have Kason Jennings. That's going to be good.
How Meach look like Meach, Brad. No, but Meach played hard.
Oh, Meach, yeah.
He was playing really hard. He made a few plays.
And they had a really good practice. And the good things that we noticed about Kennesaw State in general was the kids wanted to be there. Like they practiced from 9:45 until damn near 1 o'clock.
Yeah. They moved there the entire time.
Asked for a break. They didn't say, yo, we tired. They were like, nah, run it back. Yeah. So if you have that, which they're building that culture, you're going to be on the right track. So I think a lot of those guys, like Meach, Kenny Burns, a lot of those guys that are younger guys are going to be in a situation that they're going to be learning from those older guards, Jamie Lewis and some of those other guys. They're going to be in learning situations. Now they have some other guards that we didn't even mention that are kind of like role players, catch and shoot guys that they're going to rely on too. So they're building.
And the great thing about Kennesaw, they don't have any seniors.
Right.
So all of these guys are getting a year back, and they're coming back next year.
Mm-hmm.
So you kids over here talking about y'all gonna commit to Kennesaw State in this 2021 class, don't fool
Probably not
yourself.
gonna happen. Yeah, it's probably not gonna happen. Yeah, they probably not gonna be able to take many unless somebody,
Get dropped off, yeah, because
Mhm.
well, we counted 15 guys yesterday.
Yeah, 15. Yeah,
So you got that entire team coming back the following year.
yeah. That's why I said I think they'll be even better next year. So somebody asked, would Georgia State win their conference? Georgia State. Who won that conference last year? That was I told tip my tongue. Little Rock. Little Rock won that conference, right? Sunbelt.
So yep.
So I don't know. I think Georgia State lost a lot, but I think they got some transfers in. Like I think they got a transfer from Memphis from Penny. I haven't been able to get down there and see them, so it's kind of hard to answer that question. But if Little Rock didn't lose much, you kind of got to go with Little Rock. You know what I mean? I think Georgia State lost. They lost some seniors too.
Now that transfer they got, Ryan Boyce, I seen him play with Team Penny a couple years ago. He's good. I think he's gonna make a big name for himself down here in Georgia State. Maybe like 6'5", 6'4" shooting guard.
Yeah, and I always gonna rock with Kane Williams. Like, if I coach Kane Williams, Locke would be like, dude, like you got to like let him. I'll be like, bro, that's my guy. Like he is that good. Like I saw him last year, and I mean, to me, he just changed the game so much in the second half, and it wasn't all off points. He just reminds me of a baby Lou Williams for some reason. So so they still got him, so they're gonna be in the mix. I think they got a lot of bigs that were younger too, that were big, they were huge guys last year. So I wouldn't be surprised if they could win it. I just don't know because I haven't, been able to get down there and see. So
hey yo, Brad, we starting the love of the game prep school in May.
$12,000 down payment.
We already had a couple of guys to reach out to me and Bryce yesterday.
The love of the game, a post-grad academy.
We can hire Brad and we can hire Rob Allen.
We straight.
Good. Hey, I'm coming for you, Rob, at TSF.
Hey, which trainer want to coach though? Because none of the trainers I know want to coach.
Brad coaching. It's gonna be Brad or Bryce coaching. We're gonna let Rob do all the drills and training. But we gotta let Brad and Bryce coach.
I bet. You trying to coach post grad, Bryce?
I feel like I coach post grad now. The kids be old.
Exactly. Hey, he's used to
it. I'm hoping that Morehouse will come recruit from the Canes at some point. But yeah, I like Morehouse, of course, obviously. But yeah, I feel like I coach post grad now because
hey man, we talking about
Morehouse. We come from post grad sometimes. Shit,
Bryce, we talking about Morehouse. We going down to the Valley this year. What you talking about?
How long is that drive?
An hour and a half.
Oh, that ain't bad. Yeah, I can pull up down there then.
We're going down to the Valley.
He gonna make you drive, Bryce.
I drive Fort Valley. Hey,
he made me drive to Augusta. That was a long drive. It's all good. I got new tires. It's all good. I got new tires. We good to go. As long as I get in for free, I got some meals. Hey
man, they gonna show us love at Fort Valley, man. Trust me, they gonna show us love.
Speaking of meals, are we going to do the hospitality room rankings this year, Lock?
Have
Nobody is beating Winifred. Nobody's beating the Under Armour.
Nobody. Nobody's beating Winfrey. Nobody.
Nobody. Shout out to the OG, man. Nobody is beating him.
He is the 3-time undisputed, undefeated hospitality room champ of the world. Nobody is beating Winfrey. Although, hey man, that event at Norcross, I'm trying to think, was it Sean event or was it the Peachtree Corners Invitational? That hospitality room was pretty good.
No,
it's pretty
Brad's
good.
event was pretty good. Brad hooked me up with some spaghetti, and I eat everybody's spaghetti.
Are events going to have hospitality suites this year? Still,
it's going to be interesting.
Okay, it ain't like we could be touching. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't be digging your hands in the thing, getting Sprite out. Everybody dig their hand in the same ice box in the same whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would like my fried chicken non-contact.
Well, yeah, actually, just put it in the box. Yeah, just have the separate.
Yeah, give my non-contact fried chicken in a Coke.
Hey, yo, we can't even get on Huff this year by his event. How he ran out of fried chicken last year.
Right. Right.
Hey, I'll go to any game as long as they got food. Jared Cook Classic, wherever y'all want me to go, I'll go. Y'all just gotta have some type of food though. If you want me to be there all day,
I'm not gonna lie. I might be a little lazy. If it's on SUV TV, I'm in the crib.
That's true.
I'm at the crib.
Hey man, 130,000 COVID cases a day right now. I'm watching on SUV TV.
Anywhere inside 285 though, I'm good. Outside SUV.
And wait, ain't no COVID inside 285? Inside 285?
Nah, it COVID everywhere, my man. But I'm just saying, I'm okay with driving inside the perimeter. Outside of it and COVID, nah.
I thought you were about to tell me that 285 had the force field.
Nah, hey, you would think,
hey man, hey,
on Instagram.
Hey, you would think they do because hey, we're out. We're out.
Atlanta never closed, bro.
Atlanta's out, but you would think that COVID is, you know,
we're out. Everything's open. Because I went to Charlotte, everything was closed. I came back to the A.
Nah, bro. The A is open. Edgewood is open. Midtown is open.
So the dude that does bucket reels was saying that there were counties in Charlotte already that have canceled their basketball season. And I'm looking like we just had full AAU. We done had a full camp season.
Full fall league.
Football, fall league. It's going down. So I don't know
that's why
who's following
becoming the Mecca
rules or what. Like,
I don't know.
Hey. But I would, I mean, if I was nervous to have a high school season, worst case now I would just do it started in January or February. And then y'all had to play 2 or 3 games a week. I mean, I don't know.
That's going to be hard for the coaches. You know, the kids don't care. If you can play 3 AAU games in a day, these kids can play 3 games in a week.
A week, yeah.
But what I've seen a lot of teams shorten up their schedule. So they're just playing maybe 14, 15 regular season games, then region playoffs.
Yeah.
And a lot of teams I see they don't have a ton of home games. They're just mainly on the road.
They getting games however they can, pretty much.
I just want to see what happens, man. McEachern canceling their event kind of made me nervous about what's going to happen, but it was like everybody moved to Norcross and games still kept going. So I don't even understand necessarily know why they had to cancel their event.
Yeah, I felt like that was a little early too. I noticed that.
Their event was supposed to happen when? Next week? Or the 21st?
No, I don't think they never does it. Their event always be the first event of the year.
Yeah.
Since they've been doing it. So because it's always their event, then you have Sun event, then you have the Hoops Giving.
So they canceled their event, but I didn't hear any other cancellations. And he'll answer this question: will SUV TV be able to cover all these games? How would that work? Could they cover all games?
Yeah.
Probably not all games, but they can cover a lot of them.
They can cover a lot. Yeah.
I mean, we've seen them in 3 or 4 gyms in a day. So
they're gonna cover the really good ones.
Yeah, they're gonna cover a lot of them. Yeah.
They're gonna cover the good ones. I know that. Hey, Dr. Love got a good question.
I would say Buford has a phenomenal.
Buford, oh man. I'm always go with McEachern because they got the 3 courts. You always have to go with them.
Yeah, McEachern can do some things.
Wheeler is nice. Yeah.
Wheeler is amazing. Campbell High School
has a new gym.
Campbell is really nice.
I've always been a big firm believer that Hillgrove has a nice facility. It's a nice setup, nice gym. But that's like a lot of Cobb County schools that are new too, similar setup.
Doesn't Pebblebrook open a new gym this year?
I think it's Osborne.
Osborne will be not this year. I think next year.
Yeah, Osborne opens theirs next year.
Osborne open up there next year. Maybe the new home of the freshman U.
Duluth has a nice situation too.
Duluth has a really nice gym.
Yeah, Duluth. You can get some things done in Duluth.
I like Norcross's gym.
Norcross, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Holy Innocence is nice.
Facilities in Georgia.
Yeah, Holy Innocence really is top high level facility there.
Facts.
Yeah. Okay. Champions Classic, December 29th and 30th at Wheeler High School. We will be there. Osborne gets a new gym next year. That's what I thought. And Pebblebrook in 23.
Now I'm gonna ask the question, George. If y'all win a state championship this year, are you still gonna be at Pebblebrook in 2023?
Where would he go?
No. George, y'all win the state championship. Do I get a ring like Mark Edwards did?
If you pay $500,
I called this 4 years ago.
If you pay $500 for it, you can get it.
Hey, that's why I asked the question, Brad. I asked the question because when they put your name on a building, that's normally when everybody move on. Shit, they put Doug Lipscomb name on the building and then he was gone.
Oh, y'all see what George say?
I wouldn't leave neither, George. Shit, they put my name on the building, I'm staying. I put my name on a building, on a damn court. I just want some of them Nikes Colin sends y'all every year, man.
Hey, so somebody asked me this the other day. What are the things that you don't do on Twitter?
Anymore or back or now currently?
Like right now, I told them, I said liking pictures that you don't supposed to like.
Don't supposed to like certain pictures.
Certain pictures and videos.
Yeah. I'm not following certain people on Twitter anymore either.
Yeah.
But you know what's funny? If you like something or you retweet, you know somebody's going to screenshot it, and then it's going to go in everybody's group.
Facts. Hey, coaches, let's give y'all some game real quick. We see what y'all like.
Hey, no, not even just high school coaches, AAU coaches.
Yeah.
Anybody dealing with in the basketball world, whatever you like, be careful.
Yeah, and all the screenshot on Instagram, we see that, bro. Like,
I'm not tripping because you're a human being, you got to see what I like to see, hopefully. And
I know who shares the same taste, but yes, bro. Yes. Y'all, hey, when y'all out here in these Twitter streets, bro.
Now that's funny. Then she go do a
Say a player hit a bad game. There's some conversation.
Why don't they do that? Why don't people do that?
They don't say they have a bad game. They just say,
I guess it's their kids.
Needs to do more to improve something. They never just say he had a bad game.
Hey, you know what they say? Nothing.
There are
When a motherfucker playing bad, it just get quiet. Don't nobody say shit.
No, because let's say all of us in the gym, we all see this guy playing bad, but it's one guy that's just gonna tweet, "Oh, he went off."
Hey, y'all see George, bro. Sometimes we want you to see the like. George, y'all marking y'all territory. Is that how it go? I ain't mad at it, bro.
Hey, some likes we don't need to see some because some coaches be liking stuff.
Wow.
I usually get some. Wow. I usually get some DMs on Instagram about every morning at like 6 o'clock in the morning about for what coaches like. I see it. I get it.
Someone be out there, bro.
Yeah, they be out there. Can't be mad at them.
Man, I'm gonna tell you the smart thing to do. Just whoever pictures you like, unfollow them and just go search their page. When you want to check it out and just scroll down, look at it, then get off of it.
Gotta save that in the DM and go back to it, bro.
You know what you can do? Sometimes you can send it to yourself in the DM too. You can go back and look at it.
Hey, what coaches y'all think sliding in the DMs?
Oh nah.
I'm
not
y'all put them out there, bro.
Hey, now we acting like the feds. He gonna say a lot.
Twitter is a feds, dog. Twitter really is. I agree. You can look at my timeline now. That's gonna only be nothing on there but basketball tweets.
Twitter's definitely the feds, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But occasionally I'll definitely send something to myself and double back in my own inbox.
Hey, let me ask y'all this. I was thinking about this earlier. If you could go and bring your high school self to today, what Georgia high school coach would you want to play for?
Me? I'm gonna play with Washington.
Like current high school coaches? He's saying current high school coaches.
Current high school coaches. If you could take how you played when you were in high school and bring that exact same player to today at your high school peak, which high school coach would you want to play for?
It's
whoever offensive minded ain't gonna let me shoot. Because I'm gonna half-ass guard you.
I'm gonna play for what's the guy that used to coach at Thero? He's at the private school now.
Johnson, I think.
Yeah, I definitely want to play for him. He understands.
By the way,
he understands undersized bigs.
You said you playing a 4?
Playing a 4. I played a 4.
He's a 4-man. He a 4.
And now it won't fit my style, but I love to play for Washington because when I see Drew Dreenan grab Washington head during the game,
I'm gonna tell you what funny as shit to me. This might surprise you, might throw you for a little. It might shock you a little bit, but knowing how I played and how my game was, I'm probably gonna play at St. Pius.
Hey, I mean,
all backdoor cuts. I need to come off some screens, and I need y'all to get me open.
And I play for any coach that came from Albany. So my guy North Clayton, do that lift your screens.
I think I could play for I think I would play for George and Larry.
I do Dwayne Kelly.
Larry is really big on defense, and if I'm having a day where I just don't feel like guarding anybody, I'm not going to play.
I wouldn't be playing in either one of them schools. I ain't going nowhere to sit on the bench. I wasn't good enough to be playing over there.
Yeah, that's why I went to 2A.
Yeah.
Gotta get where you're value. I'd be a good man, undersized 6'4", 4 man. See what Robbie did in 2A.
He said no one said Coach Thompson. Or was Coop the coach? Shit, I'm playing for Coop. Yo, we be at Coop spot once a week anyway.
Facts.
Yo, Coop, can we get like 25% off the grilled chicken? Because we there every week.
Yeah, we always end up there. Who you play for, Mondre?
I'm trying to think.
Mondre probably played for like Langston Hughes or something.
I could have played the Holy Innocents.
You can't play for Huff. Get the hell out of here. Have you seen Huff? Have you seen Huff on the sideline? Have you seen Huff? Is it, man?
Hey, look, I wouldn't have had to do all the scoring because Garrison is there. It's private school, so I could have been able to get my shit off sometimes when they in region play against all the future doctors and lawyers of America.
That's true. You can definitely you can find a role on that team. That's true.
Yeah, I think I could have played there.
Yeah.
I'd have played for Chris Wade too.
I like the system at Marietta, but when I was in high school, I just couldn't have played 7A. I wasn't good enough to be playing 7A.
Man, I'm not playing for nobody that's making me play defense that's take away from my offense. I'm
not playing for Moultrie, bro.
That's too much. Y'all gonna run me low.
And if I play for Moultrie, shit, I might as well be playing 7A. Shit, Moultrie in the same fucking region with Dale, Osborne, damn Wheeler, like shit. I'm 5'8".
Nah,
if I would play for Moultrie.
I was a little too good for Osborne.
Damn, the disrespect. I said AJ White coach. Hey, good one, Rob.
Facts. Get your shit off.
Hey, so what AAU coach you would have played for?
Mondre is not making my team, so don't even say Cam.
I didn't say program. What coach?
That's what I'm saying. Me.
I would have wanted to play for Dez.
True.
I was a small guard. Dez know how to coach and get small guards to be successful. Look, I would have needed that. Mondre Dad started a team. Yeah, I would have needed that, bro.
See? All I need is about 10 to 12 shots a game, and I'm good. Try to think who I would play for AAU.
I ain't running from it, bro. I'm just admitting that I wasn't good like that.
He said you running from the 7A.
Hey man,
I ain't about to lie.
You got to go where you can play. Hey.
Ain't no point in me lying to you, dog. I ain't got to lie.
You said you running from the 7A buck. That is funny.
Shit.
I think you know what I think I would play for. I don't know his name. I would play for Jared Harper dad though.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Great coach.
I think I would play for myself too.
Dave said he playing the green for
Bryce, I would never play for you. You pull people out like musical chairs.
I'm a player's coach though.
No, you are.
You got to be able to play. Shit.
I would have played for Brand.
I'm not playing with Mark. Mark ain't cutting my ass out all the whole game.
Mark got 20 piece his first game in fall league, and I was there watching. So that cut him off the list.
I'm with you. I need my own team. I wasn't that type of player though. I was trying to pass the ball, run the offense, play defense, knock down the occasional three when you kick it back out. I wasn't getting shit off like that.
I wouldn't mind playing for Mike Artis or Travis.
You know what?
Lockheed said all coaches that is allowing him to do what he wants to do. In other words,
it looks fun playing at Newton. The way they play, it looks like. I mean, they play hard, but it looks like it's fun though.
Yeah. He said, "I'm not playing for Mark. I can't operate with somebody yelling at me."
I'm with you, dog. I'm not getting cussed out the whole game. I'm not playing for Mark.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Nah, I couldn't play for Johnny. Johnny did for Team Huncho. Johnny do a lot of cursing.
Oh, does he?
Man, you cursing. He does a great job. I coached with Johnny. I was like, man, he going off. But he gets the
that shit get your blood pressure too high sometimes. That you got man, gotta let that shit go. Trying to think who I would see Dre running the point guard for. Some independent team like
no man. I'm seeing Dre to the Timberwolves. Dre would be Dre to Atlanta Timberwolves.
As I say, Dre would be running.
Jersey
Atlanta
might have a
All-Stars?
point for like Warner Robins or something like that.
Nah, Dre played with Team Power.
Mm-hmm.
Little small husky guard from the country.
Hey, Andrew McConnell,
Hey, what is Rob on tonight, bro?
Hey,
Andrew McConnell get across half court and let that thing fly.
letting it ride,
Letting it go.
coming off the screen. Pop out.
So let me ask you this: since Andrew McConnell is situated and he knows where he's going, does he change his playing style?
Nope.
Letting it ride?
Yes, why not?
Because he got homeboys that's trying to get signed too.
I understand that, but you can't take away from. He's that guy. Like he's probably look. Isaac gonna pass in the box. Isaac can't shoot.
Isaac can shoot. He just don't want to shoot.
Man, if you don't want to shoot, you can't shoot.
Me and Locke couldn't have been teammates, dog.
You say what?
I said me and Locke could not have been teammates.
No, definitely. Cause if you get dunked on, I'm laughing. It's been plenty of times I laughed at my
got dunked
team.
on that Wheeler. That's the only time I ever got dunked on was that Wheeler, ever in my whole life. But they actually called a charge, so I technically didn't get dunked on.
No, you definitely got dunked on.
Yeah, I got dunked on.
Hey, does somebody got the footage?
Nah, it ain't no footage, my guy.
Hey, there was the flip phone here, man. 15 seconds.
This was in the back. This was before the Wheeler. This is the old gym. It was dark back there too. So,
hey man, we're gonna see, man. 2 weeks away. Y'all can tell we're itching and ready for this shit to go ahead and start.
Itching for the paper.
Let's get it on.
Itching.
Let's get it on.
So who y'all expect to have a breakout season that we haven't talked about?
Let me ask y'all a question. You got a kid who averaged 20 plus on a bad team and a kid that's gotten significantly better. And the team has gotten significantly better. How do you get him to buy in? You know, I always say this when it comes to kids, and I'll let Locke and Bryce answer. They done been around more kids than me. Oh, Wednesday, word.
We might need to pull up.
Shep, y'all at the crib or y'all at Campbell? Let me know. I always feel like this, Ray. When it come to me, when it's trying to get a kid to buy into something, I never lose sight of that kid's individual goals. I wouldn't go. I know a lot of people are saying sit them down in the comments, and some of these guys know way more than me. Like George forgot more basketball last night in his sleep than I know. But I don't immediately go to sit him down. I try to get him to see how his individual goals, that he can get more of what he wants if he's willing to play a different way. Like if that kid getting 20 a game, but he don't have no offers, that's my opportunity to tell him and talk to him about kids that I've gotten offers for, that I've helped get to the next level, and to try to show him how playing a different way can get him what he wants. But also letting them know that, shit, we still need you to get yours. We just need you to go about it in a different way and start kind of showing them that in film and breaking it down in practice and trying to show him, hey, man, if you do it this way instead of that way, you can almost have the best of both worlds. We could take that 20 down to 17, a more efficient 17, and you're going to be able to get your looks. You're going to be able to get to the next level.
That's a great point, right?
Locke said he wouldn't play for me because I sit people down. And
No.
If you're not buying in, if you're not buying in, no, I don't. No, I don't. No, I would let people watch out.
How many times I had to tell you don't pull him out, and then he make another play, 2-3 good plays.
That was early on. That was when kids didn't know what my expectations of them. When Chase understood how hard I wanted him to play. I really didn't take him out that much, or whoever it was. But when you're dealing with older kids, like we also had a discussion a lot. Why am I arguing with a kid? I'm not going back and forth with you.
Oh,
You gonna sit down. Now, but when I sit you down, I'm gonna talk to you about what I need you to do, and I'm gonna give you another chance. But if you're not performing and you're not doing what I need you to do, you have to have a seat.
No, I agree with you. We did that.
As a player, they have to have the respect for the coaching staff. That the coach wants the best for the kid.
No, and Bryce, I agree with you. We did that this summer. We set our top kid down and won games without him.
Yeah,
and then now
numerous times. And we had situations where we had lost to teams that we shouldn't have lost to, and we were like, man, we gotta sit them down because we can't allow them to play like that. They not playing hard, whatever the reason is. We had to teach them a lesson.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the lesson was, shit, Bam, you got to sit your ass down, dog. You missed 3 free throws in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Like that shit is unacceptable. Like you grown, you 17. So sometimes with younger kids, I can see, okay, like I had when I coach younger kids, yes, it's a different way that you approach them. But when you're dealing with the older kid, especially one that's super talented, sometimes I think that sometimes you have to get a hold of them and send a message. And the best way, and it was hard for me to do that. I did not like sitting kids sometimes, but I knew, like shit, Locke said, I'm gonna go with it. Like we can't allow that shit to happen. Because there was many times the kid got a technical foul or whatever, and I didn't want to take him out.
This is a good point too. Putting them on a bad team at practice. You want to shoot every time?
Hey, hold on. Washington shouldn't have a bad team at his practice.
There are no bad teams at his practice. He's got all Americans.
You might have put him on JV. You might put him on JV or something.
The JV players are good.
True.
Facts.
Yeah, that's true.
Facts. Wash got a stick. Hey Shep, Uncle Drew is not the only one that needs to walk in with you at Campbell. If I bring cameras and light equipment, can I get in?
Trying to be at Campbell on this week. I'll need to be on the floor seat though, so I can get a clear view of everything that's going on.
Yeah, hit my line, Shep. I'm trying to get in to see that. I agree with Brad. Parents got to support it. If the parents don't support you, trying to help the kid, you trying to do what's best with the kid. If the parents don't support it, it's gonna be tough sledding.
Hey, show Brad other comment. Well, that tells me your team is not that good.
Right.
Facts.
That's all that says. If you can take one player and put just like when Jimmy Butler did it with the Minnesota Timberwolves. He got all the players, all the 12, 13, 11 guys. Hey, I take these guys, let's play against you. And you still beat them. That tells you are not on a good team.
Facts. I'm leaning to what Coach Washington said. That is to sit them. His coach last year allowed them to do whatever, and they won 5 games. Oh, yeah. If you ain't winning, if you're not winning playing that way, it ain't a lot for us to talk about. Like, you're going to play the way I want you to play at that point because you're not that good. You just taking a lot of shots. I mean, every team has a leading scorer. That's what I used to be told. The worst teams have a leading scorer.
We can see when the kid takes a crazy amount of shot. You know what I mean? Like, we don't – and all we do is say, man, he shoot too much. Like, I ain't coming back to see that dude no more. Like, that doesn't make you good. So, if the kid believes that, then the kid, they're going to end up being in a tough situation anyway.
He said y'all was talking a lot. Y'all can go anywhere. No, we cannot. Y'all don't be letting us in y'all. Well, y'all let Locke in all y'all.
No.
Y'all
Here goes Shep with the reverse psychology. Here you go.
You'd be surprised how many people don't
y'all famous. Name at the door. Our team is in. Yeah, come on, bro.
Here he go.
Stop
Here
it.
you go.
Stop it, Shep. Stop it.
Hills, man.
Stop it. No, Locke can get into any gym he wants to though.
That's
Face
a lie.
card.
That's a lie.
Face card.
Yeah, I
Y'all
be
don't
having
do
to
that
lock in
in
the
the
parking
gym.
lot.
That is a lie.
Except for Coach Washington. Coach Washington be showing me love. Coach Washington let me come in the gym and video his team, put up highlights and stuff. The rest of y'all be letting me in the gym, bro.
I don't have a HA card this year, so I'm gonna have to get something popping, like somebody got to hook me up.
Yeah, exactly. He's in the building for free every time. You know how many Wheeler games I paid to go see?
Can't afford that no more. We're in the pandemic. Y'all got to put me
Man, facts.
But what y'all don't do, see, I go out with the coaches after the game. Coach, let's go have a drink. Y'all, let's go out. See, you got to mingle and dingle and network. Network.
If that's all it take, I mean, I'll bring Heineken's to the game, Coach. You ain't got to worry about.
You got to build a relationship,
Hey,
man.
what I will say is though, Wheeler has an amazing hospitality suite set up, boy. Like you got room to spread out. You can walk right there and come on the court and watch. Man, it's phenomenal. Look forward to it.
Yeah, let me in the gym though. Just I feel like all the coaches listening, for every home game, y'all should just automatically put Love of the Game on the list. You just never know when we pulling up, man.
No, most definitely.
Or else I'm gonna blow up your line. I'm gonna be in them DMs. I'm gonna blow your ass. I'm gonna blow it up. Try and get in the gym, bro.
Hey,
I don't think Sandy Creek's gonna put you on the list though.
I'm not getting on the. I probably can't get on the list in Norcross either, which I feel like that's bad. I ain't never said nothing about them. Still can't get on.
It's going to be bad this season. Then whatever school makes us play, we're going to probably talk bad about them on the podcast.
Oh, if you make me pay to get into the game and y'all lose, I am at your fucking neck. I'm at your neck. You made me pay to get in and y'all lost.
That's going to be funny. That's going to be real funny.
Georgia State, Mercer.
I can't even get in the Geezer game free, bro. Pay for everything.
Emory, Morehouse, Clark. If I'm missing some, Fort Valley, please let me know.
Gotta go to the Valley, man. Tomorrow, Monday. You know what the Monday? Mercedes Monday. Down to the Valley.
Okay. Yeah, please let me know. Put me on the list. I would love to be at the Morehouse, Clark. I would love to do all of that.
No, I always have them.
See, I'm coming to the game. I don't need no hospitality room. I ain't got no plus ones, except for if DeJuan with me. I ain't got no plus ones. Just trying to come to the game, bro.
Hey, I have to come deep to those South Carolina Pebblebrook games. Them games get a little rowdy.
That's smooth. Yeah. I'll tell you what, though. If I pay and y'all lose, I'm on your neck. That's for sure.
No.
Hey, when's the last time you paid to get in the gym, Locke?
I play for some teams in South Georgia. I had to pay.
I haven't paid in a long time. This is gonna be a new experience for me.
What?
I had to play for the region playoffs. I played for the region playoffs in Americas. I had to play for that. I paid for that. That was the last game that I paid for. And I think I paid for that's the last one I can remember.
Hey, I remember Locke seeing me paying for all them games when we first started this thing. And Locke, bro, what you doing?
I remember that.
What are you doing?
I remember that.
Man.
Hey, man, it was a learning lesson for you, Dre.
Tell me about it.
Hey, there's a school called Providence Christian that we need to be watching too.
Or no?
I would assume so.
I gotta go.
Huff probably. I think Huff mentioned them last year.
Yeah, and they had a kid at the camp a couple weeks ago that was good. 6'5" kid. So,
hey, we need to get Washington on the actual show before the season starts.
I'm about to hit your line, Watch. Let's schedule it.
We need to get Washington on
Thursday.
the show. Because last year we had got Moultrie on the show before the season. We gotta get another. We gotta at least bring in 2-3 high school coaches on the show.
Let's do a full preview, man. Let's do a full high school preview.
And let's get players from. Let's not just get 7A schools or 6A. Let's
No,
try to
right
get.
now.
Let's try to get the Warner Robinson Tech. I try to get me some South Georgia coaches. Let's just try to get a mixture of coaches.
Let's get the usual suspects. That's cool. That sounds good to me.
Wash, I'm hitting your line right now. We about to schedule it.
Oh, you know, I think we need to get St. Pius on here. Like they don't get enough credit.
That's a must.
I'd like to get St. Pius and Dre mentioned Wanda Barrow. Let's get Wanda Barrow.
Wanda Barrow, yeah. Now we can't get guys that we don't now. If Dre don't rock with them, we can't get them now. All three of us got to rock with them.
Nobody that banned me from the gym, we can't invite him on the show.
Nah, they ban you from the gym. They ban us from the gym. We a team.
People go on Skip Bayless sometimes and they don't always rock with him.
Nah, but still, hey man, we a team. Now, if they don't rock with Dre, they can't rock with us, man.
I like St. Pius too, man. I'm about to start hitting schools up, man. We're gonna do some preview shows as we get into the season. We got a couple of weeks. Yeah, we got a couple of weeks before we get into it. Let's make it happen. There go Juke.
I would do my portion at Coop Spot. Let's do it.
All right, that chicken, that glazed grip. Whew. I'm gonna be
Hey, them wings tough.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in it this week. Old girl waiting for us, Lock. We got to go back.
Man, you tripping. You ain't even holler at her.
Nah, I don't do that, bro. I wait for them to holler at me.
Oh, that's that new.
She was feeling herself. She had new hair. She had new hair in that day. She was feeling herself too much.
Hey, Shep, since we were discussing whether or not we should even bring that up on the podcast, Shep. Y'all,
Man, she'll have me rolling.
I don't want it to be no beef when y'all see each other out here in these streets, bro.
Oh yeah, I gotta get them salmon tacos at Lifestyle.
Hey, that food,
bro. Watch it. Let me know when you pulling up. I'm gonna pull up there with you.
Yeah, that Lifestyle, that food be on point. Can't even lie.
Hey, Lock, you in there enough, man? Let them tell them let us shoot an episode from there.
Oh, that would be a good idea.
No, no doubt.
That would be hot.
We should shoot an episode from there. Watch this episode. That food good, bro.
That
like I don't even know what
and that drink. What's that drink called, Lock?
Oh, the
some with R. Renegade.
Royal something, right?
Dang, yeah, it's Royal something.
Or royalty.
Nah, that's not what it is. It's something with an R though. It's good though.
The Regal. Let me get that
Regal. The Regal.
Yeah, best drink. Yeah. That's probably one of the best drinks I ever had.
Yeah, that Regal smooth. Yeah. Uh-huh.
My eyes might be a little low if we have a show at the Lifestyle. Don't worry about it.
Hey, we just can't do it at the booth because I'm not trying to pay $500 for that.
Oh no.
Hey, that's Lock people, man. Lock gonna get us hooked up, man.
I'm gonna call, make a few phone calls. But nah, that'll be dope if we can do that.
We ain't try that.
Eat some chicken wings, getting that hot and spicy gold, the sweet and spicy gold.
We're gonna pull two coaches, man. Let's do
the Regal. Yeah, the Regal. Yeah. That Regal's where it's at.
Yeah, let's get some coaches on, man.
We're gonna give y'all two coaches a show. Two coaches an episode. All the way through the beginning of the season, like the beginning, all the way through December. We're gonna give you two coaches an episode. If coaches will rock with us enough to come on the show.
No, that's dope. And we're gonna get them from everywhere, not just the Atlanta area, the metro area.
That's facts. Hey man, that's our show for the week. We'll be back Thursday. Oh, Coach Washington confirmed. We got Pebblebrook. Let's go.
Brook Squad
in the house on Thursday night. We're gonna pull one more coach on for that Thursday night episode, and then we're gonna give it to y'all every episode. This is gonna be our love of the game season preview. We're gonna talk about the teams. We're gonna show some highlights from the fall league, and we're gonna get it in. We're gonna break down the season and celebrate. Stay socially distanced, man. Wear the mask, bro. Let's get this season going. 130. Like I thought COVID was crazy in June and July when we was at 60, 70,000 cases for the week. 132,000. Good Lord. Wear your mask. Stay socially distanced. Y'all be safe. Hey, it's the Love of the Game podcast. Hey man, the Potts Herd family, can y'all help me get Coach from Cherokee on the show? Like,
Yeah, that'll be dope. Yeah.
Reached out to him last year and showed me no love. Tried to get him in a Lemon Street class and show me no love. But that's another story. But if y'all could get him on the show, that would be great.
Cool.
That would be great. I'm trying to show y'all love. But that's our show, man. We'll see y'all on Thursday night. Thursday night, 8 o'clock. We are better than football. Always. It's the Love Game Podcast. We out.
Do it.